roads, knowing the direction to go. God's favor smiles upon you. You're on the right track. Okay, so this is concerning legal matters, legal issues. It says material and spiritual prosperity, which denotes that there's some sort of gain coming from the legal system. That's what this says. Knowing the right direction to go. That's what we have here. I don't think I need to say any more about that because as we look down here, money and property issues, preparations are being made. When we look at victories and successes, we have renewed redemption and favor in the legal system. Yes. So we have all of this, and all of this is connected to some sort of union with a mentally disturbed person who's very confused and psychologically abused and abusive. All right, so what we have next is help and assistance. Help and assistance says movement, choices, decisions. And it is in the two, it represents, corresponds to the two of wands, which is crossroad card. A crossroad, a choice of which way to go. Okay, so help and assistance, but I'm gonna read a little bit about it because help and assistance is something that we would really want to know. Okay. This card indicates a time of movement, significant changes, and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you, whether they concern money, business decisions, or other projects. It's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it alone. Help and assistance. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. So this is someone who you need to reach out. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. Okay, so that's what this says. Okay, so this is going to be a financial union or a partnership that has to do with helping you make decisions. What covers this is gossip. Okay, so help and assistance. But it's connected to someone being accused behind their back, slander. Okay, that makes sense. Someone has helped with this. Got it. It makes sense. Slandering someone's character, slandering someone's name. Someone's getting help and assistance with this. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 6. Let not your mouth lead you into sin. Guard your tongue, keep your opinions to yourself for a while. Okay, so it says that it says reach out for help. There may be a partnership or something like that concerning slander connected to backbiting, slander, and being accused behind one's back. Okay, so now this is interesting because that says that help and assistance will come. Someone will partner up, someone will assist as far as making decisions concerning some slander and gossip. Okay, and it seems to be there's going to be some money or something given because we have a victory and legal issues here. We have a victory and legal issues here, clearly. Okay. So let's see. Marriage and romance, we're going to go to now. Marriage and romance. Firm foundation. Okay, so this card has a 4, and that corresponds to the 4 of Wands, which is the card of a happy home, celebrations in the home. new family. Some people associate it with the marriage card. Actually, the Four of Wands is actually associated with the marriage card. So this is the area of marriage and romance. Okay, so this represents a firm foundation. It's the card of a firm foundation. Let's see what covers it. Vengeance. Wow. Okay, so a bitter heart, spiritual blindness, there's the enemy again, and probably the mentally disturbed person in a union. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 35. To me belongs vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of calamity is at hand. Forgive, let go, and trust that God will avenge you. Okay, so marriage and romance, what we have here is something that looked like it was a firm foundation, but vengeance, a bitter heart is connected to this. Okay, so, and this is all the energy of a spiritual union with a mentally disturbed person. That's what this whole thing is about. So, what I see here is the gossip and slander, but help and assistance coming from that. The victory in the legal issues, material and spiritual prosperity from the legal issues, and marriage and romance, firm foundation. Read a little bit about that. And connected to vengeance, a bitter heart. Someone was bitter because you had a firm foundation. Someone was bitter because you had a firm foundation. Is that what that is? This card denotes that you have already or are currently working toward establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity. For true spiritual and material wealth, legal matters, is as much about giving as it is receiving. Seek proper investment advice and realize that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this may be about, I don't know if this is about romance coming. If it is about romance coming, then, or a marriage, it would be about building a firm foundation, but it seems to be connected to vengeance and a bitter heart and spiritual blindness. So it would say to me that someone may be traveling to you with vengeance and a bitter heart and spiritual blindness, trying to present a wish of a firm foundation, but really just trying to charm you and being obsessed with you and just wanting sex to turn you to the dark side and to the devil. That's what it looks like. This help and assistance, could that be the peaceful mediator? And could that help and assistance be someone that's coming to assist you and assist someone in getting this? Wow. All right. So let's look. We got two more. Worldly affairs. We're going to do worldly affairs. Worldly affairs, foundation and achievements. Okay. So worldly affairs. This right here is a picture of a family and a home. That's what that is. And a rainbow above it. A happy family and a home. Worldly affairs. So we see foundation and achievements. Let's see. Worldly affairs. Read something about this. This card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. So something you've been building now is well established. That's what that's saying. You deserve this. And it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you now can reap. Be open to receive as you've worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you. Ooh, that's deep. Money and property issues, preparations, legal issues, material and spiritual prosperity, knowing the direction to go, help and assistance, partnership, and assistance with slandering gossip. What you're working on, planning, patience and planning. You don't need these people. Family issues, celebration, cleansed, relationships and friends, intuition, celebrations, fun, festivities, social gatherings. You intuitively knew that these people were celebrating. Is that what it is? Maybe. Let's get a card on this one. Firm foundation and achievements for worldly affairs. Foundation achievement for worldly affairs. Lost. Something has been lost or misplaced. Something will never be returning. Do not dwell on what you can do nothing about. Every loss is not a loss. Okay, so worldly affairs says that foundations and achievements are lost. So there was a family and a firm foundation, a whole family, some happiness. Seemed like harvest for rewards and efforts. Something was worked on. It was worked on. This family was worked on. It was a period of celebration, peace, and prosperity. A marriage, buying land in a new home. That's what you were doing. You had a marriage, you bought land, and you bought a new home, huh? But it seems as though you connected yourself to a woman who had a fire in her belly, and it was all sexually motivated. But before I break it down further, I got one more card to add: losses and failures. Losses and failures, recognition and reward. Someone has been recognized for their losses and failures. Let me see what is connected to it. Desires tempted by the devil. Someone has been recognized as someone who has fell victim to their desires and been tempted by the devil. They have been recognized for that. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11. Abstain from the passions of the flesh which wage war against your soul. Do not be led by your desires. It is a trap here. And since it is in the areas of losses and failures, yes, you were. Okay, so current state, peacemaker. Okay, so you don't want to fight anymore. You want to make peace, is what you want. You want to make peace. What's on your mind?
Do you know what apple cider vinegar does to your liver? Watch this.
Light. You are looking, the light is shining on someone. The light is shining on someone, and clarity is seen. And it is connected to a relationship. Love is coming from an unexpected place. Hmm. There's clarity about love coming somewhere. And someone wants to be a peaceful mediator. There are fears about truth. Truth can either build or destroy. Many times, truth breaks down before it builds up. It destroys and then rebuilds. That's what truth usually does. This truth is connected to someone who should not be trusted, someone who is dangerous and threatens people's safety, someone that people should get far away from. That's a truth. That's what's connected to this truth. So you have this peaceful you're a peaceful mediator. How are you a peaceful mediator as pertains to somebody who is a danger? Someone who is dangerous and should not be trusted. Truth. Your current state is peaceful mediator. What's on your mind is a loving relationship you see clearly now. Your fears and worries are truth and not to be trusted. Are you afraid that people will see that you should not be trusted? Your hopes and dreams are the universe, a new cycle beginning, and that you receive mercy. Wow. And your relationships, celebrations and festivities. Intuition. Secrets, secret gatherings with relationships, with people, family issues. Cleansed, social gatherings. What have you been cleansed from with your family? Is that a normal cleansing? Or is that something else? Because over here, there's so much darkness. What have you been cleansed from concerning your family? Your family issues. Cleansed, connected to gatherings, rejoice, and cleansed. Family issues. Not the same person. Cleansed. Okay, so is this drinking being cleansed? Getting rid of addiction? Future family. On family issues. Family issues and future family. Okay, so future family, a loving family awaits family issues. It still looks like, okay, family issues are cleared up. So your current state is being a peaceful mediator. What's on your mind is a loving relationship and light and happiness and stuff like that. But there's a truth, fears and worries, a truth about someone who should not be trusted. I still don't know if that's you or not. I know that it looks like hopes and dreams, a new cycle, and be giving mercy and receiving it. Intuition. Okay, intuition is connected to social gatherings, and family issues is cleansed and future family, loving, love awaiting, and all that. That looks very good about family. what you're working on, patience and planning, because it's connected to some people that you don't need anymore. People that you don't need anymore in your love life, the throat chakra, inner hearing, and speaking up. Yes, hard work, success. Okay, for your love life, great. Your works are great and will succeed for your love life, but your spiritual life, it just switches. Everything goes downhill when we get to your spiritual life. It's like, that's great, all of that. But once we get to your spiritual life, it's like you're a different person. It's like we're talking about a different person. This person is a peacemaker, sees the light, loving relationship, new cycle, parties, deep intuition, future family and love, moving on from people that you don't need anymore, and speaking up for your love life. And then your spiritual life, your heart is damaged and it's connected to an enemy, this dangerous person that you are have a truth about. Are you this person deep down, or is this somebody else? Somebody who's close, an enemy that's close, and a truth that you know, that you worry about, a truth having to do with someone who should not be trusted. And then there's this money and property issues, an inner knowing, that preparation, about preparations, and inner knowing. So patience and planning, and could that have to do with money and property issues? But then the important communication, the heartache, the heartbreak, and the remedy is connected to a remedy. So there is a heartbreak and a separation, what seems to be connected to a remedy. Right after that, we have this person in feminine energy, which could be a woman, an empress, connected to fire being tried. Is this empress being tried, and it is creating an obstacle for her to travel somewhere? Or is this empress someone with a fire inside of her and a trial for somebody? Either way, this empress has a fire inside, and it could be just the empress energy. It could be a nurturing energy, a caregiving energy, or it could actually be a woman who's pregnant. Moving along, we have the home life. Home life shows the sacral chakra, and that has a lot to do with sexual energy many times, and a trifling result, a waste of time in the home life. Could that mean that there's a problem with the sacral chakra? There's a problem. It seems as though there's somebody who can't perform sexually. Somebody has a problem with their sexual chakra and can't perform sexually. That's what it seems like. Something's wrong with their sacral chakra. Maybe they tried, but a trifling result. Enemies and conflicts. Someone is being judged. Someone, their heart chakra is being judged. Their heart. Okay. I love. Enemies and conflicts. Prejudice and being judged. There are enemies that are judging someone unfairly, and it is connected to someone's love. It's connected to what someone loves. People are judging this person unfairly because of who they love. What is this, some sort of Romeo and Juliet story? Like, people really do this? People really do this? Like, they are judging a person for who they love? Really? Judging them unfairly. And that's why they're just going out and just not caring. But the issues with the family, it seems to be, are cleansed. I don't know. but there seems to be balance when it comes to money and property issues. So obviously someone had money and property issues, but it seems to be they are going to be legally balanced. Renewed redemption is connected to it. So this looks good for money and property issues. Um, the creativity and imagination, love. Yeah. So now we have the creativity and the imagination, and it kind of worries me because sometimes you can imagine love beginning and it not be. It can also be that someone could be intoxicating someone, trying to drug someone, and causing them to imagine certain things. It could be that as well. Hazards, and it's connected to hazards and obstacles that need to be dealt with before progress can be made. Don't worry, all this is temporary. All right, so now if it was really love beginning, it would be in another area. It would not be in creativity and imagination. This says that it may not be real, it may be something that someone is imagining. And this imagination could have to do with some sort of potion or spell put on somebody, some sort of drug or something. It may not be real. It's in imagination and creativity. When love is there, that doesn't represent reality. That represents in someone's mind. That's not real. So, and then in the past, you have someone two faced, like two sides of a person, uh, two sides of a person. Like it's almost like two people, two separate people that are one person, just like it reads here. And then you have this mentally disturbed spiritual union. So this is the energy that covers all of this. Someone is mentally disturbed and they're like two people, but you see how the dark one, this one seems to be the one you see, and this one you can't even see. You can't see them, but it's there. It's there. And it's connected to this insecurity and this lack of confidence, codependence, low self-esteem. And you have this imagination of love beginning, some sort of temporary hazard, which means that this may be cleared up, this whatever this is. And I'm wondering, okay, what does it mean that it's temporary? Well, we look at the next card here and we have the near future. We have now this initially would look like wishes being granted, right? So some great hope in something in the near future, but it also could be somebody holding out their hands with a gift, holding out their hands with a gift, right? Somebody who's two-faced, someone who is a dangerous enemy who is spiritually closed down, who should not be trusted. Because they're gathering with people trying to figure out how to use their intuition to create something. What are they trying to create with their imagination? They're trying to create hazards and obstacles having to do with love. That's what they're trying to create. So they're traveling somewhere like a woman on fire, to bring somebody something in their hand, which looks bright and light. What are they bringing? Bright and light. Bright and light. They are a peacemaker who is mentally disturbed because they're two people and they want to bring a gift, but they're really a trial of a seductress. And this gift is a charm, and the charm will be about all the good things that they think about you, all the good things that they say about you. But then there's this. And then after this, in the course of current destiny, we have the devil, and the key there represents being locked and trapped and darkness. This is death. This is the end. This is no normal temptation. This is, you see the two heads, the two faces? This is a switch from the light side into the shadow immediately after receiving the gift, which is poison. And then darkness. Because this person is mentally disturbed. Here's the two again, and you may think this represents a relationship. No. This is two people two faces. Two faces. So what this is someone who sometimes parades around like they're a man and other times parades around like they're a woman. This is someone who's attracted to both sexes. This is a bisexual person who is mentally disturbed. Help is coming. If someone is seeking vengeance, they fooled a lot of people, but it clearly says that help is coming. This person wants vengeance on you because they lost their firm foundation. They lost it. Why did they lose it? Because you used your throat chakra to speak up. And you spoke about your broken heart and an enemy. and the preparations that they had for your money and your property. And the movement, choices, and decisions that they had based on gossip and slander. So it wasn't help and assistance for you. They got help and assistance through gossip and slander. They're getting it through lies. Material, legal issues. I don't know if they did know the direction to go. Legal matters. Don't know. Because this could be that they knew the right way to go and with legal matters and won, or it could be that you know the way to go and won. I'm going to dare to say that this is the result. The waiting game. Time will tell who wins. What covers this waiting game? God's protection. You have nothing to fear. Who can be against you if God is for you? Wait with courage. There are some vicious people out here. Absolutely. And one day, you may have the honor to meet someone who faced someone like that, like the movies, and survived. Thank you for joining me. And everybody have a good night.
Just with the devil. 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 Trapped in a body of bondage and false life. Devil screaming and plot for your birthright. When you rise to the top from the depths of your ego, self-made boss on the D-low. No hero, just a room full of snakes so deep in the cut you don't see them, no. You don't need to know. When you ride with the most high, here we go. Yeah, swag on the beam, still game petrol. Hell no, devil got a split on his neck though. Sold a soul for the rap fame, but it's still feeling like he in the crack game. And the damn thing changed, but the game you play. Tell me why we living this way. Chokehold cut off your old tooth. First rule in war was no you. First move the pawn, it's on you. But lose to the devil and your life is through. You don't use the pawn, he ain't using you. Your family, friends, your kids, your wife too. Your husband, job, your dog, your own boo. There's no limit to the things that he gon' do. Just where the devil lives fine. Change your reality and how you live life. No telling what it is you might find. In your dreams when you sleep at night. Just where the devil lives fine. How you live life. No telling what it is you might find. Change your reality and how you live life. Just where the devil lives fine. Change your reality and how you live life. Everywhere you look, it's like everywhere.